In this video, we will talk about a library named as Circle Image View. This library can be found here. This is the link. We'll take you to the link as well. And this library basically helps you to get images converted into a circular image view. And you don't have to really crop an image if you want it in circular form. And that's the beauty of the library. So now let me take you to the GitHub page of this author. So here is the author of this page, Henning Jordan. I'm really sorry if I'm not pronouncing the name correctly, but that's the person here who has created this library. He's from Hamburg, Germany, and they've created a lot of other libraries as well. We will cover them up as required, but this is the one which has been most famous and most successful. So this is the one which we're going to talk about from Henning. So let's get into the development mode now. So this is how the library works. As you can see, there is a circle image view here which has been provided by the library. Now when I click on this button load image, this image will get downloaded from the server, and that image will also be in circular shape because the widget that we are using is circular. I've clicked on load image, and now we should be seeing the image in no time here. This image is going to be of Oreo, Google Android Oreo, and here you see it is there, right? So what we have done is, let me tell you, this image that I've downloaded through a URL is actually a rectangular image, but using this library you can convert a rectangular image into a circular shape. It basically, it's sort of auto crop facility that it provides, and it is best used for situations wherein you want to create profile images, right? So let's get into Android Studio and see how to get this thing done. We'll start with the manifest, and in the manifest, as you can see, there is just one activity with the intent filter main launcher. The name of the activity is main activity, and here is the app module Gradle file. We will have to add the dependency here. So this is the name of the dependency. This is how you add it. You put it inside the dependencies and write compile in front of it. After this, there's this layout that is being used here. This layout is a simple layout, a relative layout, which has got the first widget as this widget, circle image view. So this is something which you are fetching from the library, and you cannot use this until and unless you have the library as added as dependency in the Gradle file, right? So we have put let me explain this widget to you. It's a simple widget, like any image view. It works like an image view only, normal image view. You have width and height as 200 dp, then you have an id, then you have a source, the layout, center and parent, civ, border color. So if you notice, there was this border around the image of this color, so that is what it is. And the width is also there, so you can change these widths also and this color also. Rest all is same. The only good thing about this, the actual reason why this library has been made is that you can now display your normal images, rectangular images, inside this image view, and you don't have to crop those images or trim those images to make circular, right? And believe it or not, it's a great thing because in a lot of cases, which we will see in this case also, you might want to have circular profile images in your social networking apps in Android, right? In those cases, the first option that you have is to trim or crop the images in circular shape. The second option, which is a better option, I believe, is this option. Use this library. You don't have to do any trimming or cropping, and it's a clean way to get things done, right? So this is the button. This button was there, if you remember. Now let's get into main activity. Now main activity is having an implementation of this interface, view on dot tick listener. This is basically for the button. As you can see, we have used the class circle image view here. This is coming from the library, created a reference, then button here, and here I have an image URL string which I'm using to fetch the image from the server. So basically what I'm trying to replicate here is that a scenario wherein dynamically while using the app, you want users images to be in circular shape. So how would you do that? So that's why we have introduced this URL here. So what is happening here is, although you have already understood the library, but let me just show you how did we download the image. These things are pretty straightforward. We will not discuss these. And then we have on click here, on click implemented here. So we have an my async task here. We are using async task here to download an image. It's always good to download images using async task. And the simple implementation of async task, we are basically, we have made a method here, download image bitmap. So the first method that gets executed in async task is do in background. And here we have we are basically calling the method download image bitmap, which is residing here. And this basically takes the URL, string URL from this return, and starts the download process through the input stream. And finally we have the bitmap or the image in the bitmap object. And after that you just have to set that image bitmap in the on post execute, right? So that's how we have done this. That's about this library. So like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more such libraries coming up in the future. And taking a subscription will ensure that you get to know every time there is a new video being uploaded here. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye bye.